A quick update on Turbo. So Turbo's not looking too bad here. I do believe the bottom is in once again on Turbo. We'll get into that in just a moment. But looking here, starting on the weekly chart, what we've been going over on Turbo from the high to the low here, you can see these weekly candles got stuck perfectly. Right at that 618 at 0058 here. So that was the big price to get over. We did since pull back, and we did update, I believe, on the last Turbo update on the channel here. We may have covered it on the live streams. I'm not too sure. But you can see we're holding over the 382 still, and we're hitting this yellow line here. So getting this one off of the screen, that 618 is a big price to get over that 58 level. And then you can clearly see, let's zoom out. We're going to go to the monthly macro chart. This is what I've been going over recently with Turbo, is if we just look at the overall monthly chart, the macro chart here, taking out all the noise, you can clearly see we're trading in this upwards channel here, this rising wedge, whatever you want to call this pattern. And we once again just hit the previous high from back here from May of 2023, hit the trend line, and we're holding up very well here on this larger time frame. So in my opinion, which we go over all the time, is November is going to be the top around, November, early December, in my opinion. But you can see November here. So if we have the price of Turbo, crawl its way around and finally get over that 618 and make its way all the way up here for that blow off top scenario, we could get, over 3 pennies, I would say, to be conservative, a wick above with a candle getting stuck here, just like back here. We may see a 5 to 10 cent Turbo. And with that being said, before this one gets too long, of course, have you been loading up on a Turbo here? So a 5 cent, 6 cent Turbo is going to be a good 15x. So not a bad move up, but you can clearly see if this, something along the lines of this is going to play out, then, we got a while to go before the top is actually in here, which I do think is coming. And the fact that on the macro chart here, you just hit the bottom twice again, the only way to go is back up to a new high. And I think once the rally finally starts on Turbo and all these coins start going up, that's going to be it for this cycle. So be prepared. None of this is financial advice. Of course, comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.